Welcome to Upset Ankle Picks with Danny and Junior. I am Junior.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
As Danny. So we're gonna go over the result episode, the results of the main card that happened over the weekend. And this was at the Footprint Center in Arizona, and it was a decent card. We had two championship titles on the line. One did not disappoint. Let's just say that. But we'll go ahead and start with. By the way, the
The Cowboy. We
Cerrone
couldn't.
fight.
Yeah,
That guy
fall out.
scratched
Yeah,
an hour before the fight was supposed to
yeah.
happen. So that was they did just reschedule it though. You saw that too.
Yeah.
They
I don't
rescheduled
know.
it for
I don't know
June
when
18th.
exactly, but
It's June 18th.
June 18th.
Yeah. So I'm interested. I am still interested to see that fight. Cowboy Cerrone had gotten sick, non-COVID related, and they had to scratch it. Lozon was a little bit upset, but what can you do?
He was at the crowd too.
Yeah,
I think he was like sitting in front row.
yeah. But so we're gonna start with the Mauricio Hua versus Ovin St. Preux. Jesus.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Hey, Owens.
So Ovince won. And I didn't think it was gonna go to decision with him winning. So that was good to see. Who I think only has like one more fight on his contract left.
Yeah, that's what Dana said, that he has
So
one
they're
fight
gonna
left in his contract.
Yeah, he wanted to do two more fights, so they're gonna give him that allowance basically. So they're gonna talk about the fight. St. Preux, I don't know. I really don't see him going anywhere in this division, light heavyweight. So I mean, we could see him go against somebody, but I don't really care, to be honest with you.
I think Owens and Prus can still present problems, but only to the old fighters in the UFC.
Yeah. I don't think he can keep up with anybody else. So we'll see. So good job, St. Preux. It was fun. It was a decision. Again, didn't see that happening. So congratulations. I saw you winning it with knockout. The next fight. So I said that this was going to be arguably a contender for fight of the year. No, but I would absolutely put it up there as knockout of the year.
That was when I saw that knockout. I couldn't even. It took me like a few seconds just to realize what happened.
Brody, I mean, that was just a rough knockout. And if you haven't seen it, let me just go ahead and, because I'm gonna have to show it to you, right? Because this was just fun.
It was crazy, like the way he landed that.
So like that's his foot in the face.
Looks kind of similar to Anderson Silva when he can knock out the.
That was a rough knockout.
Yeah, it was.
And he won that first round. I had him winning that first round.
He was actually landing good punches.
He came out.
He was doing pretty good.
Yeah, he came out looking a lot better than I thought he was going to against Chandler. And he gave Chandler a run for his money on the feet. And then second round, he got him with his own feet. Just, bro, I did not see that coming. Chandler's not known for his kicks. So
wow.
If he starts mixing in those kicks in there and makes it a true mixed martial art, I could see him being a big problem. I mean, it's really good that he's doing that now. Um, but again,
I like his mental attitude, Chandler.
yeah, I'm glad he didn't take it too hard on himself. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
again,
didn't.
he went against big guys, Chucky, who we're going to talk about here soon,
Yeah,
and um,
he's gonna become very
Gaethje.
popular, more popular than what he is, because based on the performance he has put on in the last few fights.
I would agree.
Yeah, it
Even with
never
those
been a
losses,
boring fight.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's just a tank, bro. I mean, he's just gonna sit there and he's gonna stand with anybody.
very explosive.
Yeah, yeah. He's got some grenades on the end of his hands. Let me tell you,
You imagine if we
Ferguson.
would have had him like early in his career in the UFC? You know how many?
I think that's the question, right? That'll
Yeah,
always be the what if, right? They'll always be there. Um, but I think he rides it, man. I think he rides it. I think he goes against Connor. I think that is the next fight for him. Is Conor McGregor coming back at 170? It's not crazy for him to lose 20 pounds. I mean, he did. He went up to 190 or something like that, Connor, right? So if he
yeah,
loses a couple 20 pounds or so, hits at 170, dude, that's a banger of a fight. Chandler
yeah.
versus McGregor, that's a money fight.
Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
money fight.
It will be interesting to see uh, how
Dude,
Chandler would deal with his precise striking.
that's all it is. That's a strike fest right there. Conor McGregor versus Chandler. I don't even know who I go with. I'd have to see some training videos from McGregor. I'd have to see something recent. I think that's my thing, is because I mean he's been out of the game for so long.
I think it will be an interesting fight, but I think he's Chandler has a rung into the wrist that he could get caught pretty easy if he don't come with a game
He got
plan.
caught a couple times against Tony.
Yeah, and Connor is a sniper. He still got that timing.
He
So
does.
that's one of the
Well,
things he needs to be careful.
maybe. I'd have to see it.
Yeah, we
I'd
have to
have to
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
Um, Ferguson, you saw Chucky reaching out to Ferguson, offered to trade with him.
Yeah, I think
I think that's dope. I like that.
that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really nice. I like that. Chandler wins with the knockout in 17 seconds in the second round. Chandler, Jesus, dude,
Congratulations.
kid, killing it. Um, so moving right along to the next fight, Rose versus Esparza. So we have to talk about it, right? I mean,
Oh, man. You go ahead.
so I said it going into this fight, and I even posted it on the intro, right? On the 274 actual picks.
Yeah.
I said this was going to be an interesting fight. I I was very interested in seeing how this fight turns out, and I didn't see this happening because basically what happened was Rose just defended. I mean, that's it. It was just
Yeah.
she was on defense the entire time. There was no offense. Maybe a little bit here and there, maybe a couple of strikes. Um, but you don't keep the title if you're not active, right? If you don't try, like I feel like there was no trying there. I feel like there was no effort
Yeah, I don't
on
think
her
she took
part.
it very serious.
No, as far as like she tried, she was shooting, right? She was shooting for the takedowns. I mean, sometimes she got it, sometimes she didn't. Um, but she tried, right? And when you have somebody like Rose just backing away from you the entire time, and you're somebody tiny like Esparza, you're just trying to catch up to her the entire time, right?
Yeah.
You're just running after her. So the insane thing happened, and literally she she took the term title defense too literal, and she just defended the entire time. She lost. Rose lost. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't disagree with it. But
yeah,
she beat herself. She
they
didn't try.
they take in consideration the octagon control. Like that's one of the things. Like if you're gonna defend like that, I understand that you have to move in and out and evade those takedowns. We also have to take in consideration that that come with a prize. Like the judges look at that. Like
Right.
octagon control. That's one of the things. You don't want to be
Attempts.
that fighter back in,
And that's what it
backing
is.
out.
She was running away the entire time. And I have literally no idea what was going in through the mind of that corner. It made absolutely no sense. I think they were trying to take an easy way out and just literally defend the entire time and try to win it that way. Like, just, I don't know, stuff takedowns. Like the entire, I don't know, because it was just a shit fight. I mean, it was
Wait a minute.
the worst the worst part was it was a 5 rounder, right? Because it's a championship fight, so it's a 5 rounder, and so for 25 fucking minutes,
Which you think was the worst fight between
I don't know. Derek Lewis and
Ngannou,
Franny,
Francis,
yeah, Derek Lewis and Franny,
and
and this one,
Romero and Adesanya? You remember that fight?
Romero and Adesanya. No, I'll have to go back and watch it.
Romero, we watch it. You
Oh
remember
yeah,
we watch it?
yeah. That one was different though, because it was only half, right? Because Romero wasn't really doing much. He was just doing a whole lot of defending. But Adesanya was like pushing. He was doing the same thing as Esparza was, but it was more, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't as half-assed as this. Because this was just complete. And I think honestly, I think Esparza was more just kind of like taken aback from it. Like she didn't know how to act. Um, like I think that's what her game plan was. Her game plan was to actually engage. Right? But you can't engage somebody when they're running away from you for 25 minutes. So I get it.
That has to be a little
Esparza,
frustrated right there.
look, Esparza won, flat out, simple. And I said it. I think, bro, this was the worst fucking fight. I was super close to leaving, and just trying to make it back to the house, and 30 minutes away to make it back to see Chucky, but I ended up sticking it out. I was,
Who do you put against Sparsa? Do you
um
put the winner between John Wei Lee and Joanna?
you're
They're
probably
gonna
gonna
fight
have to.
again.
You're probably gonna have to, right?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna have to be it. Um, yeah,
Because
I
who
don't,
else
I
is
don't,
out there? Like who else is out there? The top five.
I couldn't even tell you. What is it?
Andrade. Well, is
Strawweight?
Andrade in the 125? He's in the 125, right?
Marina Rodriguez, but I would probably put Marie, or you have Mackenzie Dern in there too. I'd probably put Mackenzie Dern versus Rose at this point and see what,
McKenzie.
yeah, um, or even Marina Rodriguez, because dude, I don't know what you do with Rose now, because I don't know how much she really wants it anymore, right? I feel like that was it a give up moment? I don't know.
I don't know. I just think that she she even took the fight serious.
I
In my
don't think
opinion.
so. I don't think that there was a whole lot of seriousness in there. So I don't know. But yeah, I would probably argue that the winner of Zhang Weili and Joanna gets gets a title shot. I would argue
Yeah,
that. I think that makes sense.
definitely. It's getting interesting. We're
Which is
getting a lot of
which is
new up and
kind
coming
of
fighters climbing the top. So we just have to sit and wait, and you know, should be
which is
interesting.
which is weird. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's uh I'm probably not gonna watch it, whatever it is. But, but anyway, so back to the fights. Rose, he lost the belt. Kind of upset, kind of not at the same time. Because my pick won, so it doesn't matter to me. And then let's go over to the final fight of the night.
Oh my
Let's
god!
the Chucky.
And you thought that Justin was gonna win.
Who?
You chose.
No, I didn't.
You did
Go
not.
back and watch those. Go back and watch those picks. I won 100%, bro. I won 100%. I won 100% my picks.
Okay.
Go back and watch it because I did that. I did that to you. I said, man, I want to say Chucky. I want to say Chucky because I did it with the Rose one.
Yeah.
So I wanted to choose Rose, but I can't. I got to go Sparza. And then I said it again with Chucky. I'm like, I want to choose him.
Well, I
I'm
choose.
choosing
I
him.
choose Charles. So
Yeah, but you also
we
chose
weren't
Rose.
even on that.
But you also chose Rose. So you did not go 100% with yours.
Yeah.
I went 100%. Right. So I got Chucky in this one, right? So let me tell you. So when this fight started, I was all in it, right? I was so hyped. After that last shit show of a fight between Rose,
Yeah.
I was excited. I was ready for this. And Chucky looked right. Chucky looked ready. And he comes out, bro, he rocked him within like the first 20 seconds. He rocked Justin Gaethje. So it's not crazy for you to get like into a fight and rock Justin Gaethje, but rocking him within 20 seconds. This man is known to go rounds with people. Went 3 rounds with Chandler, and it was just a straight war in the middle of the ring. It was like one of the first fucking punches thrown. Rocked him. Bro, if you're not a believer, you should be now.
Yeah. I just think that Justin in the last few interviews, I think he just overlooked Charles because he thought he was gonna quit.
Everyone does, man.
He thought that he was gonna quit, but I didn't see no quit in Charles in his last few fights. I just saw a guy that
there hasn't been.
Yeah, he's a beast. He just come forward.
Is you see it and you saw it happen, right? And I told you it was gonna happen. What happens? Because Justin Gaethje came back and they started trading blows, and he caught him. He caught Chucky, and I told you it was gonna happen. What happened? He got groggy. He starts reaching. And he got him one time. He got him. He got Justin Gaethje down. Gaethje got up and he was like, "Nah, I'm not doing that." He's smart. Because what happened? What was it? 3 minutes and 22 seconds into the first round. I mean, bro, Chucky even went. If you go back and watch that fight, right after Gaethje gets up and lets him back up, they start tussling again, and then Chucky just falls back on his back, right? It wasn't like he got hit or anything. He just falls back on his back. He's always in defense, man. He's always ready, and that's what you got to be careful with these Brazilian jiu-jitsus, man. Bro, it's killer. It's another fucking level. I told you he's not done. He's not done being the champ. And he said it himself. You know who the champ is. You know it's Charles Oliveira.
It
It's
is
Chucky
on
Olives,
crown
man.
champion.
Chucky fucking Olives.
And one interesting thing that I don't know if you noticed that really helped Charles, when he gets dropped, it take a couple seconds to recover. One of the advantages that he has is, some of the fighters when they drop uh, a fighter, they go right away for the kill.
Yeah.
But you can afford that with Charles.
You can't do it.
And every time he gets like dropped, those couple seconds make the difference to recover. I don't know if you know.
Yeah. And that's the difference, right? Because when someone like that goes down to his back, you don't want to do one of those Superman punches down at the ground. You don't want to do that because you open up so many different avenues for them to win this game, right? Because then that's exactly what happened. They ended up going down to the ground. He rocked him. He knocked him down. Chucky knocked down Justin Gaethje again, kind of crazy in the first round. And then he just jumped on him, right? He got down there. He tried to put him in a triangle. It just couldn't get that in. And he was doing some elbows and shit. And then he takes his back.
Yeah.
And it's game over when you let Chucky take your back.
He has a 90% finish rate.
Yeah, I believe it. He's got the most finishes in the league. I think it's 17 now. So nobody has more. Yeah, bro.
That is insane.
Yeah, bro. He is a freak, bro. He's on what 11 fight win streak, 12 fight win streak now. I mean that I don't know. I don't know who stops him. I don't know.
And let me tell you something. I don't think Makachev, how is that going to play out?
But that's the fight you make. That's the fight you make.
That's it. Yeah, like how he's going to take him down, taking that risk.
100%. That's the fight you make. I agree with Joe Rogan. You go with Chucky versus Islam Makhachev. It's a 11 fight win streak versus a 10 fight win or a 9 fight win streak. I mean, that's going to be a fun fight because again, I mean, they're both good on the ground. I don't think Islam is as good as, I don't think anybody's really as good as Chucky. I think Chucky is a beast. He's abnormal. His like, that's like, I don't know, man. Chucky, dude, I'm riding with Chucky. Chucky Olives, bro. 100%. Chucky Olives, president 2024.
Arguably,
that's what I'm going
if he comes and be one more fighter, like let's say he fights either Makhachev, and I heard they try to do, Connor, but I really don't want to see that.
Well, he called out Connor.
Yeah, he called out Connor.
You gonna fight? You gonna run?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really interest in me because Connor hasn't been like he hasn't really done
Connor
a lot in the lightweight division.
And look,
so it doesn't really excite me.
But that's the thing, because he already got offered a 170 fight. He's not going to come down to lightweight if he can get.
Who knows? If money talk, and remember, Connor.
Dude,
doesn't look
you're
as
telling me
big
you're telling me that Chandler versus Connor is not gonna make as much as Connor versus Chucky? I think it makes more.
No. I'm saying
it's
that
tenfolds.
Yeah. What I'm saying is
just because Conor McGregor Conor McGregor is not championship material right now. He's been gone out of the game for too long to be considered still in the top 5 conversation.
Yeah.
I think top 10 is pushing it, to be honest with you. If I'm 100% honest.
Top 10. Yeah,
but again, I have to see him do something.
Yeah, it's
dude.
It's not just about bringing you also want to win. I understand you know.
Yeah, but I want to see it happen. I want to see the effort happen. So Chucky wins. Gaethje probably gets Beneil.
It'll be interesting, Gaethje versus Poirier part 2. Because they both
would be, and they were talking about it. They're talking about it, but I'd like to see Gaethje versus Beneil to be honest with you.
I don't
Beneil
know, man.
Dariush.
Dustin will be
I like
more
Dariush, man.
interesting.
Dariush is fun. Because he's a striker too. And he'll get in there with you. But I don't know.
So what do
I
you
don't
do
know.
with Poirier? What do you do with Poirier? Who you gonna put it against?
Give him the fucking Nate Diaz fight.
Nate Diaz. Oh yeah.
Give him the fucking
But
Nate
I don't
Diaz
know.
fight.
At this point, I really don't know if that's gonna happen.
I think
Because they
that's
were
the
trying
only.
to do
I think
Nate
that's the
Diaz
option you got.
versus
It's still a money fight.
our boy, your boy.
No, that's dumb.
Hansa.
That's dumb. Because you
Yeah,
don't want to end his career.
it doesn't really excite me that much.
You don't want to end Nate Diaz's career. There's no chance Diaz wins that fight. Look, I'm a Diaz brother fan all day, 100%, 100%. But if anybody tells you different, they just want to see him get murdered because that's
I don't
going to
think
happen.
Nate Diaz interesting in that fight. I think he wants to fight.
It's not. It's not. He's gonna treat him like Jang Lang. That's it. And just pick him up, throw him down, and just beat the shit out of him. That's it. So I'm not interested in that fight. I want to see Gaethje versus
I want to see
Beneil.
Hamza versus Colvin.
Yeah,
That's
that's probably the next fight to make. I absolutely agree with that. For Kobe and honestly, it's really just to shut the fucking door on Kobe Covington. Beat the shit out of that guy. Shut him the fuck up. That's what I want. Somebody needs to fucking do it because Jorge Masvidal couldn't fucking do it. Look, I'm a Jorge Masvidal fan every single fucking day, but you couldn't fucking do it. Fuck off. Let somebody else fucking stand in there and do it. Kamza, you're the fucking
Jorge,
one.
he cannot be like 50 feet.
Dude, that's the biggest bullshit in the fucking world. Kobe Covington calls himself a fucking fighter. He has a fucking restraining order against.
It's different, man. Like street fight from MMA is different because you can anything.
Yeah, because you're fucking with a real one, basically. I mean, that's it, right? You're just fucking with a real one.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do it. If you can't fucking do it, don't fucking do it. Because you're still talking about his fucking kids. Stop talking about the guy's kids. There's no reason. But Chucky wins. No longer the
congratulations.
Yeah, no longer the
it's his
champ,
time. This is Chucky's time.
It's Chucky's time. He's gonna be the
next.
Is. He's gonna be the next phenom.
He's the pound for pound lightweight of this era.
For sure.
Today. But, yeah. He did serve it, man. He did serve it. He's been around for a long time and he come a long way from the featherweight.
He's given his fucking dues. He's paid his dues. More than his dues. So I'm happy for the guy. So for sure, it was a fun card when you got to the end of it.
Definitely.
But other than that, we will be back in a couple of weeks with the 275, and that is Glover Teixeira versus Jiri. And we will talk to you then. Until then, like, share, and subscribe.
Tune in.
We'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.